Can I get the guitar in, man? You know, there's still a bit buzzing. D Angelico. Nearly new. You know, nearly new. It sounds nice. The Heartwood had it, buzzing everywhere. And the original Heartwood, I'm not going to get into it, but the original Heartwoods aren't the same as the new Heartwoods. They changed the design during the COVID. They made everything cheaper and thinner. So I had to stop recommending the Heartwood to people because it's not the same guitar as the original batch, like what I had, the black one, and I had a red one as well, which I would have never sold if I knew they were going to change the, you know, just completely make it thinner and just wreck it. So the Heartwood that I've been using is not the Heartwood you buy now, and I wouldn't recommend them at all. In fact, you know, I wouldn't even recommend. I'm not going there. I'll not going there. So that's that, like, you know, and you know, this the D Angelico, fantastic, you know. Nobody feels quality. It's a nice sound, but you know, these are, you know, $650 new. I got this for $400. Nearly new. Still a bit of buzzing, but not in places where it matters. But I have a plan. I can just stick a little bit on anything up there just because it looks a bit low, that, like. I think I could come up a smidge. Just a few little bits, but apart from that, I mean, I was looking at a video. The guy, I can't remember his name, but he was reviewing the Gibson Casinos that had come out. He had £2,500, and he pulled it to bits, and you know, he pulls it to bits, and he has a look around everywhere. When he took the guard off, the paint it was like marked, and there's a scratch in here where they'd, like, obviously when they were putting the machine heads in, they've caught it, and he didn't seem bothered about that, like. But like, for £2,500, you'd want it immaculate. This has got a couple of little glitches on, like a couple of paint glitches, but you know, these were $650 new, and I'm getting this for $400. You know, so I mean, this is you know, Heartwood, for example, you know, that's £200 for these crap second version Heartwoods that I would never recommend, because this was nearly new, and it basically is a new guitar, from guitar, and it's only a couple £100 more. So, you know, I mean, I'll see how this goes with this thing. I think it feels a quality guitar. It's just, I think it's going to be up to it, like, you know. I mean, I wouldn't mind in the future getting myself upgrading to like one of the 800 quid ones, because that's all you need to spend. Like, if you know what if you know what you want, I mean, even I swore I would never spend 500 quid over a guitar, and I have in the past, but not much more over, because But then when the first Heartwoods came out, those were a steal. But like the second Heartwoods, which I've got a couple backups, like, but they just like never play them. They were just backups from the other Heartwood. And now one of them will be a backup for this until I get another one of these, and then this will be the backup for that probably. But so the upgraded one's got the Grover pickups on. These haven't, and they're a bit sort of, a bit twitchy, like, So I would have to put some locking tuners on, Apart from that, though, it's a lovely guitar, and it's the black ones always sound better. So it's just. So you're kind of going around the semi-acoustic 335 sets, because these are like, they play every style, and I play a lot of styles of music. And, I got my first 335 was my Ibanez. I was 20 years old. I got that from my band, The Shapes, Sheridan. No, sorry, it was Epiphone, Sheridan. But that was before who started making them. It was Korean. It was a great guitar. And of course I got another one about 5 years ago, and I had to send it back because it was it was made by who, and it was just a shocker. Just the neck was made of jelly. If you've got one, I would recommend getting the D Angelico instead. Just a bit buzzing around there, but I'll lift that up. I'll sort that out.